Welcome to my spooktacular October festivities thing. October stuff. Not really any haunted. I'm not at a haunted place, at least I don't think. I live in a haunted place, but I do have some stories to tell about like stuff that scared me growing up, like living in a haunted place. So while I make some cupcakes, I'm just gonna make this, use this devil foods cake mix and just make some cool Halloween cupcakes. Yeah, everyone's asleep, and I'm gonna, I guess, just make some cupcakes. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna be quick about it because I don't even know how much battery I have on my phone. Battery, space, memory. So we're gonna need this. We're gonna just go ahead and turn this on too. Get that warmed up. So when I was a kid, I grew up in these apartments. My grandma still lives at these apartments to this day. But the apartments that I grew up in as a kid, um, um, true story, is surrounded by, like, there's these old like railroad tracks that goes around the apartments, and we used to, well, my uncle, not me, like my brothers and sisters, them used to jump the trains and stuff, and there's crazy stuff. But the apartments that I grew up in were actually built on top of graveyard. Like, I don't know if they dug up the bodies or they just knocked down the tombstones and like the apartments. I think that was the stories that we were told, that the tombstones were knocked down. Okay, my alarm went off. The tombstones were built, knocked down, and the apartments were built on top of the graves. And that's where I grew up. And when I was like a kid, like, oh, no, like, there's only one movie. Drop down in the comments below what movie scared you when you were growing up. But one movie that scared me, like, scary movies really aren't too scary to me. Like, not too scary, like, but one that really scared me was Jeepers Creepers. Like, it still scares me till this day. I don't know, but and in the apartments, I swear, like, my grandma, she had like this plant in her living room, and my mom used to work a lot, so we used to spend a lot of time with my grandma watching us. And skull drink, ooh, Halloween. No, but this also says we need 3 large eggs, 1 cup of water, and vegetable oil. Usually I cook with olive oil, but this recipe calls for vegetable oil. Like, I just so happen to have a big thing for baking purposes. 3 large eggs. I'll go ahead and get this mixed. I don't know. Jeepers Creepers used to scare the crap out of me, and my grandma had this plant. She had this plant in her house. My grandma had this plant in her house, and I swear when I used to sleep in her bed, I used to see him, like, just hanging there with his hat on, like, dude, I was so freaking terrified. It used to, like, I kid you not, I think that's the reason why I'm, like, still so scared of it till this day. But yeah, next thing it said is, ooh, the vegetable oil. It says, a half a cup of vegetable oil. This is 2/3 of a cup. I don't know what happened to my half a cup. We also have 1 cup, but we need 1 cup of water. So, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I think that's enough. Quite a bit. I don't know. I grew up there. My grandma still lives there. It's very much so haunted. I just see a lot of weird stuff as a kid. I don't really see like very much now that I'm older when I go visit my grandma, but if you know, you know. Um 1 cup of water. Hold on. Okay, I have to go grab a bottle of water. Okay. A cup of water. And then pretty much that's it. Right now I'm watching the Halloween movies. I watch a lot of movies. Some of my favorite what are my favorite Halloween movies? Some of my favorite Halloween movies are Halloween, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, like duh. My mom loved Chucky. She has like a tattoo of Chucky. We watched those growing up. That's how she like introduced us to like scary movies. Cause it's not so scary. It's like a little doll. It's just like it's kind of scary, but like she said, like we watched that and then we would watch like Crime Stoppers afterwards. Cause technically Chucky was a freaking crazy lunatic murderer who locked himself like did it like a spell to put himself inside of a doll, his soul, whatever. I don't know. No, better little dude that I like, Leprechaun. Better. He's funny. He's low key. I'm more scared of the Leprechaun than I am of Chucky. Like no doubt, because Leprechaun he has freaking magical powers, bro. Dude, and if you scuff his shoes, dude, it's on. You take his gold, he's literally like he's one scary mofo. I would rather take my chances with Chucky than with Leprechaun. Like, if it's Halloween and I gotta like battle one of these guys, I would rather take my chances with Chucky than the Leprechaun. He's low key like he's gangsta. So I'm gonna put a little bit more water in there. Just a little bit. I'm gonna keep them fluffy though. Mix, mix, mix. Okay, so I got the cupcakes all mixed up and as in mixed, stirred, whipped up. Okay, got this all mixed up. Honestly, I wish I would have done this better last year because I made some really dope cupcakes last year. Like I decorated them like really cool. This year I'm just thugging it out. Try not to put too much. Ridiculous. But this one isn't so bad. We're gonna pop that in the oven. Hot. This is kind of crazy. Whatever, we're gonna put in there. My face is hot. Okay. This is chocolate, and it tastes pretty good. Um, I was about to say it said 2 minutes. Um, for cupcakes, it literally says 18 to 21 minutes, so I'm like 20 minutes. Yeah, obviously, I'm gonna speed this up for you guys. So there they went in, the cupcakes. Okay, so we still have 15 minutes left for the cupcakes, and I'm just gonna ramble on about more Halloween movies that I like. So we already said Halloween and all that generic, cool Halloween stuff, Leprechaun and all of that. I don't know if y'all watch them, but Leprechaun's kind of funny. Like I said, Leprechaun back in the hood. Look at me yapping on about Halloween movies. You gotta watch the classics like Hocus Pocus, Wizard of Oz. I haven't seen the new, what's it called, one with Ariana Grande and them. I haven't seen that one yet. Either one, they're making a new one too, a new one coming out this year. Part two. Wicked, I think that's what it's called, something like that. I haven't seen it. Maybe I should do like a reaction to watching that one. I do have and maybe I'll make these for it. I did get these. So yeah, Hellraiser, Spawn, don't know if you've seen that movie, but Spawn, um Beetlejuice, anything by Tim Burton. Come on now. Love him. Um Love him. Put me in a movie. I'm darky vibey enough for Tim Burton film. No, I'm really dorky, guys. Anyways, that's probably why I don't. Anyways, um, I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. I always copyrighted. Okay, no, but I guess I should explain a little bit more about the cupcakes that we're making. So they're just some chocolate devil's food cupcakes, and I'm gonna make like some bloody little eyeballs. Got some Frankenstein fingers right here, and yeah, some little ghost cupcakes, stuff like that. Shh, be quiet. Be quiet. We got 8 minutes left of the cupcakes. Okay, I'm pretty sure these things are done. It's like 30 seconds. Oh my god, I'm hot. And yes, I changed because I realized if I were going to be a vampire, I would spend less time focused on social conformity, and I would it'd be a funeral every day for me. So I wear like all black. Um oh, they came out looking cool. Yes, they're hot. But they look really cool. So I'll let those cool off for a second. And then comes the fun part of decorating. So I'm just wearing a long black skirt now instead of the jeans. And it's a lot more comfy. But no, I'm not a vampire or anything like that. I'm just one Halloween loving gal. Yes. Should carve pumpkins. Mm, carve some pumpkins the day before Halloween or something like that. So they smell so good, and they're fluffy. But they're still kind of warm, so I'm letting them chill off for a little bit. Okay. And this thing was only $1. Okay, so I put the cupcakes in the fridge so they can chill out for a second and get to where we need them to be. And we're gonna mix up like some red frosting. I'm not making frosting, but I actually should make some. Well, next year maybe for Thanksgiving or something. And I got my back towards you guys. I'm just putting of the frosting. And then this is the Crayola food dye. Just gonna put some of that in there. Haven't opened it yet. Hold on. Okay, they're pretty much already all cool and chilled off. So I'm just gonna decorate these things. And these are the kinds of activities I do when I'm home alone, watching Halloween movies and doing homework and stuff. So pretty much that's it. I don't know, nothing really too crazy happened to me growing up. I mean, okay, the rest of these are already cooled off. So Yeah, if you don't have like a piping bag, just take a sandwich bag and cut it. Just easy peasy. Um, okay, I forgot I got this orange Pillsbury dough one. So I'm gonna cover the last. I'm gonna cover the last three really quick with the orange. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much. I didn't even list like a lot of movies. 13 Ghosts, Casper, Halloween Town, all of the Disney movies. They are freaking awesome. Mostly ghostly. Not many people have seen that Disney movie. Hocus Pocus. I think I said that. All the classics. I've been catching up on only Murderers in the Building. A little few seasons behind on that one. It's an awesome show. Um, I like Rob Zombie's films. Those are pretty wicked. Van Helsing, Queen of the Dam, Scooby Doo. Gotta watch Scooby Doo movies. I don't know, guys. You let me know some. You let me know some good Halloween movies. But I'm gonna put some of these ghost sprinkles. I'm gonna sprinkle some of these ghost sprinkles on there. So yeah, that might be cute. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Pause. Forgot. I totally forgot I had these Frankenstein fingers. So I'm gonna just stick them in their Frankenstein fingers. Alright, I rinsed them off. Eyeball. Then we're gonna do something fun. This is snow cone syrup. This is optional. You don't have to do this. But I'm also going in with a little bit of food coloring. I'm dripping it down. A little bloody. Okay, here's what the quick Halloween cupcakes snacks came out looking like. Halloween cupcakes. There was so much fun. Halloween movies, quick and simple Halloween cupcakes, Halloween movies, so much fun. Growing up in haunted places, wow, so much fun. Nothing too crazy about that. Delicious cupcakes.